Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Enigmatica 2 Expert. So it's been a little bit since the last recording. I've started working on just kind of getting this room laid out and stuff. And getting this, I had F9 turned on still. Getting this laid out and sorted out and just kind of things cleaned up a little bit and organized a little bit better. So, also I have... yeah, prepped up a bit of stuff. I've also cleaned out our backpacks, and we are just about ready to get this thing set up. I think I've got most everything for it, but the things that we are missing, we have to get mutagen, and we have to go to the Twilight Forest and get fiery metal. And I hope you guys don't mind, I am going to be cutting a bit out for this little journey. Let's see. I'm going to set it up somewhere temporary for right now. And actually, before we go, there's one thing I want to do that should help us out a bit, just to kind of cheese through one section of the Twilight Forest. If we end up doing it, I'm going to try something, just because I'm really not looking forward to this. I'm just not. Let's go ahead, toss in our diamond. There we go, advancement made. And we are going to... yeah, let's just pop in what I'm going to need. I can get, I think, easier here anyways. We're going to go ahead and knock out this. Oh, great. I love whenever this is on. Because... okay, well, in that case... I was thinking it was a thing in here, but I couldn't remember for sure. But that's fine, because I'm going to just do it a different way then. We're going to do slime boots for the Twilight Forest. Because you can always still do slime boots, you just can't do flight. Which, and we're gonna scan a mushroom and just add it to our scanner for here in just a little bit. Wow! Slime boots don't work either. Great! Alright, we got a Naga battle. We'll go ahead and clear him out. I haven't found a swamp yet. I was going to see if maybe we could just skip all this and just go fight the Hydra with the debuff and just not worry about it. Because I don't want to be here. I don't even know if that's a thing, if you can do it. I imagine so, but... alright. There we go, that's done. And over with. Alright. And since the Lich is right over here, we're going to go ahead and run the Lich dungeon. And I mean run right up to the boss. Now we'll just blast this boss down. There we go, into the boss fight part. It's a whole lot different fight than on Tales. So different. So different. Alright, so that boss is dead. And it just dawned on me. I was just running through here and I was like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. And then I was like, oh yeah, slime boots don't work when you wear the angel ring. Because normally I don't put these on when I have the angel ring, right? But yeah, they don't work whenever you're wearing the angel ring. And I totally forgot about that. I missed that. So we can slime boots through this. And it does make it a bit more bearable. Because it's basically like having flight, just, you know, you have to do timing. It's honestly more fun than flight. So, slime boots have been my thing since slime boots were made. Okay, this is something that I've never seen before. We have... does this actually flag as that dimension? Or that a biome, I mean? Yeah, Twilight Glacier. We have a Twilight Glacier that has spawned this one small little spot. I don't know if it's because I'm bouncing through the forest, and of course Twilight Forest just loads abysmally. For whatever reason, I don't understand it. But it's always been the roughest on loading. And I don't know if it's just because of, I don't know if Quick World Gen is on or something in the Twilight Forest. Because I know whenever that's on, it can cause some really weird stuff to happen. But I'm not for sure. Another spooky forest. Just keep finding spooky forests and not swamps. Oh, here's a swamp. Great. Yeah, I'm just going to do that and just make a thing so I can warp back up out once I get to the bottom. Alright, so I'm just going to run down for the boss. For this part, if you scan iron bars, I'm not going to. I want to keep my mushroom scanned, but if you scan iron bars, that helps out too. Because you can find the floors downwards. Here we go. It was actually right near where I came down at. I just went the wrong way. Alright, so at this point, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and run our scanner. It's going to be either right over there. No, it's right over here, maybe. Or it may have been farther out. Could be over there. Probably over here. I'm going to say that one, I think. Oh, leave me alone. Yeah, right over here. Get you some. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and loot this place up, and then we're going to warp on out of here. And do we want to go ahead and try to get the swift pick? Yeah, might as well while we're down here. We're going to go ahead and configure it for a chest. And right over there is where it's going to be. I just broke my pick. Well, I'll leave this spot saved. That's fine. I vein mined up maze stone and it broke my pick. I need one more level of reinforced. Let me chow down on some beef stroganoff. I can't even see his like particles. For the record, this is a very annoying fight when you can't see the flame particles. Because you can't really tell what head is doing what. There we go, Hydra is dead. Wait till all the heads die, because they can actually still bite you while it's dying. It's happened to me before. Which does, of course, massive damage. Alright, so we got 9 fiery blood. Now, to actually make this into fire ingots. That's what I was afraid of, because we're going to go for the fiery ingot seeds, because we need 6 blocks of fiery. I'm not going to just sit here and farm hydras, but we're going to need 2 blocks of fiery metal and then 2 fiery ingots. So I'm probably going to have to go kill the Urghast. Okay, I know we've got an Urghast tower close to where we came in at, but I was making my way back home and I found another swamp. So I'm going to kill this Hydra. I don't think I'm going to be able to get 11 fiery blood off of him. But that's what I need, basically, is just 11 more blood. Oh, God. What? There we go. I think I was having a bit of load-in lag, and it's like, here, why don't you take super speed Hydra? Okay, it's dead. About out of food. I accidentally ate like 5 once on total accident, but there's 9 more fiery blood. Yeah, so we're gonna need 1 more boss kill for this. I do have Hydra chops though. I got like a stack of those, so I'm gonna continue heading towards home, and hopefully I'll run into another Hydra. That'll be all right with me. If not, we'll kill an Urghast or something. But I'm like 3,000 blocks away, so there's a pretty good chance we might hit another Hydra on the way back. Yeah, sure enough, I'm 800 blocks from home, and I have found another swamp. So we're just going to kill another Hydra. That's fine with me. Another Hydra is just as well. Oh, you going to do super speed? Oh, gosh. I can't even swing that fast. I don't know what you're aiming at. Okay, another Hydra down. My armor's actually taking a little bit of damage. I've got to get mending on this, like in a bad sort of way. We'll do that at some point here soon. Alright, so we got 26 fiery blood. Okay, so since we got our fiery blood, let's pop over. I've got a couple things over here that have been prepped, and we are going to grab tier 3 crafting seeds, tier 4 crafting seeds, slate essence, mutagen producer, block of iron, or 4 blocks of iron for the last little bit of this. I'm also going to need, let me grab a stack of each of these, because I am going to want to get 4 blocks of that and 4 blocks of that. I didn't think to prep those up. I'm just going to dump that extra essence because I don't need it at the moment. I need to start crafting that stuff into blocks also, but let's go ahead. I want to make iron seeds. And I'll set that tonight. I had to grab my resonating one because I forgot it. Let's go ahead and get our iron seeds. There's that. And we're going to need these because we need a lower tier essence to get the fiery, because they're going to take a tier 3 essence. And I figured iron seeds, I go through a lot of iron and I find myself needing iron a lot. So what we're going to do, let me pop over to here. I need to empty the essence that's over here anyways. I know as soon as we get power, we're going to set up a seed processor area where we can basically just duplicate seeds. That's very high on our list, but I haven't done it yet because we just don't have power in this area. But we're going to have power very soon. Very, very soon. Okay, the sprinkler seemed to have found it and started kicking away. It took it a minute. I don't know. But we have the iron essence now. And let's go ahead now and get our fiery blood, or our fiery ingots. So there's 26 of those. And then we're going to go ahead and get ourselves 2 blocks of that. And then pop over, lay that out, and then we'll get this crafting. And get our fiery seed. There we go. Okay, now what I need to do, I need to do 2 things. First up, we're going to get our fiery ingot seeds going. Seems like they grow a lot better. Ooh, just doubled on iron seeds. So yay. Yeah, they actually grow pretty fast. But like I said, we're going to be building a kind of a seed production area very, very soon. Like as soon as we get power, that's probably going to be the next thing that we do, I think. But I've got to start farming fiery essence seeds. I'm just going to be breaking them by hand right now just to try to get doubled on the seeds. And I went ahead and set a teleport over to here just to make it faster as far as popping back over. And then let me go ahead, let me compress some redstone down. And we have to set up our mutagen producer. So let me grab our draconic energy connection. I'm going to set this up. We'll put it over here with the machines we don't use all that often. So this is going to get some power, and if we throw in our redstone, it's going to start running. It's going to start producing mutagen. I will get that going, and I'll work on this fiery. Oh, just doubled on that already. Good. That's going to speed things up a lot, and it's going to increase the chance that we get more doubles, which of course is nice. And I think for each fiery, like 8 of them, we get 4, so that's not too bad at all. That's a lot of void metal blocks, but we'll definitely push for that pretty quick. As soon as we start into a bit of Thaumcraft. Also getting platinum, uranium. Yeah, we may have to push some astral here soon. Just get some uranium seeds up and going. That'd be nice. Alright, so I will be back once I have, well, I need 6 blocks of fiery at this point. And then once I get that, we'll get to setting this up. By the way, for the advanced metallurgic, okay, I've got all the stuff for that. Any kind of engineer's blueprints, and then the control circuits in the modularium. So I'll get that thrown together also, so that we've got that. But I'll be back once I've got the fiery that we need to pull this off. It's going to take a minute, but I'm hoping we get a fair few doubles. Okay, I've been managing this. I have not gotten lucky at all with iron. Like, not a single double since. But I have gotten a bit lucky on the fiery, which I'm pretty happy about. Up to 6, and I do have 3 blocks of fiery built up, and I did get our advanced metallurgic fabricator made. And let me go sleep. They seem to grow better during the day. And while that's finishing off, while we're finishing that off, let's go ahead and get our advanced metallurgic fabricator. So we're going to go item out right here. And then it's energy and then fluid. And then it's a 3x2 of fiery metal there. And then we're going to have the item in right there. And then it's just machine casings around the rest of this. Right, I'm just popping over after each layer, and because the stuff will grow during that time. And then above that, we're going to have the mutagen, and this is where either machine casings or the hardened mana glass, but we're going to be doing machine casings for this. So, which I think a machine casing has to stay there. I don't know if I want to turn it. No, I think it'll be all, I don't know, I might end up turning it once we're done with it. And then it's going to be another layer now of... Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is not a machine casing. This is where the machine controller goes. So there's that. And then we're going to have the vents here, 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 here. And let me pop over. Come on, doubles. Yeah, there we go. There's a double. Still trying to get these to double, but I'm not having any luck. I do have a bit of iron essence built up, though, so that's good. Okay, and you can't scan fiery. I was just kind of curious if you could, because I do have a lot of UU matter built up, so. Alright, so at this point, I'm going to get the mutagen and go ahead and start putting that in. And I'm going ahead and letting that redstone just run. Because we might as well just keep this thing filled up with some mutagen in case we need it. I imagine it'll come up again. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and toss that into there. And then we just got to put the other two pieces of fiery in and then the top. So, and let's go ahead and open this up. We're needing to make the titanium aluminide. And let's see. We're going to need liquid chlorine, salt, carbon plates, and magnesium. And that makes 2. And then to actually make the plates, it's just 1 to 1 to get that. Okay, so I'm going to need at least 6. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff together real quick, and I will be right back, and then I'll get this together as well, and that way we can go ahead and make our titanium. Oh, we got another double. Awesome. Okay, I think we've got most everything to get started. Wait a second. I'm going to pop over to the field. And there's one other thing I have to grab real quick. Did I double? No, I didn't double. Okay. I haven't been over here in a minute. I was getting things together. And I went over to our magnesium vein, loaded us up on some more magnesium because I didn't have any in ore form. Alright, let me get some salt. Let me get that block of fiery. That should be our last one. I was waiting to place it on camera. So much easier than grinding a bunch more hydras. Just going straight for that, I think. Alright, so... Ugh. There we go. Blueprint found, structure found. Beautiful. And then let me just link this over to our energy input hatch. That's going to fill up with energy real quick. And then let me... Actually, I think it'll be quicker just to grab this. Getting these like weird spikes since I formed this. I don't know why. Let's go ahead, just load that up. Pop over here, throw all that in together, and get that running. Not enough energy, you're insane. I don't know, Draconic is really funny sometimes. Oh, but we're making it. I think it's just draining it as fast as we send it over. I think is what's going on. So if we take a look here, here. It's probably this, not sending enough over. Uses 100,000. It can use up to 100,000 per tick. So yeah, that's probably what it is then. All right, so there is our titanium ingots. And you know what? That's all the aluminum that I have left. Oh no. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get aluminum. I didn't mind aluminum between episodes. And it's 7 per. Well, we can get our very first one. Go ahead and run our very first one anyways. So, there we go. There's our first titanium aluminide. Alright. Let me go mine up some aluminum real quick. It's actually kind of funny too because I almost made aluminum seeds between episodes because whenever I was like, okay, I need these seeds, you know, I need to tier up for, you know, the tier 4 crafts basically. I had to tier up to a tier 3. And at first I was like, well, I need a tier 2 seed, and aluminum is actually a tier 2 seed. But then I was like, oh yeah, I've got slate already, so I didn't have to make a tier 2 seed. So, but there's 54 aluminum ore. Well, that's running. Let me check our output. There's 12 more. What are we low on? Okay, salt. I'm going to throw all that in there. So we have a little stockpile because I'm probably going to be making a little bit of this. Then I'm going to go ahead and get our carbon mesh. Let me just go ahead and pull up our alloy furnace. We're going to take this over to the power building and set this up, I guess, over on this side. How many connections do I have left on this? 2. Okay. Alright, so there's that. That's enough to get us 1, 2. Yeah, let me go ahead and get 3 more. Okay, so that's enough to get the 3 that we actually need. That was actually one of the biggest things I was dreading, was getting all that together. One of the biggest hurdles, I'd say. Alright, so let's go ahead now. There is our 3 simple machine chassis. And we have completed the Ender IO gate. And at this point, pop over here. I did complete this gate between episodes, so we either get 64 pure Sardis, pure Fluix, or pure Nether Quartz. I'm probably going to take the pure Sardis, but I'm going to hold off until we actually start 82. No reason to, that's like this. I'm not going to bother with that just yet. But the Ender IO, we get another, we get another simple machine chassis and a flint and steel. And if we pop over to Ender IO, we have a checkmark quest. Go ahead and turn that in. Basic capacitor, we get a loot chest, and the basic capacitor bank, we get a loot chest. Alright, we have begun the Ender IO quest line. And we got Alpha class panes, 64 of those. And we got a vertical expander. But I've got some more carbon mesh. I'm going to go ahead and just toss that in and get that running. Let it run out at least the rest of our magnesium that we've got built up. But we do have 18 more titanium aluminide over here. Alright, so now, pop back over to the dimensional transceiver. We've got this stuff. Well, I've got to get the rest of the electrical steel. That's fine, I'll get that. But I'm going to need the soul binder. I'm going to need 2 soul machine chassis, as well as a grinder, sag mill. So let's go ahead and pull up the sag mill first. Piston, stone gear. Wow, this is cheap. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get our pistons. And then we'll get our stone gears, and then we'll get our simple sag mill. And to get the upgraded one, we'll just upgrade the, that's fine. There we go. And, is there a quest for this stuff at all? No, it looks like they just send us straight over for the regular machine chassis. Soul machine chassis, that's just simple. And soul attuned die blend. I am going to have to get an alloy smelter though. Let me get, I'm just going to get a simple one for right now. Alright, so there's our simple alloy smelter. And then we have to get the soul attuned die. So this stuff right here, we're going to need 2 soul powder, soulium. We're going to be able to make that in the alloy furnace actually. Soul sand and gold. We're also going to need 4 quartz dust, basically. And then we're going to need... I always hate making these dyes. The organic dyes. For some reason, I just can't stand them. And we're just going to toss this down right here, because these are going to be very temporary machines that we're not really going to be using for very long. So, alright, so let's go ahead. There's 32 Solarium. And we're going to go ahead and get that running together. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Not a big deal. I mean, they're cheap. Just something about them. I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like, I can't really explain why I hate them. I just do. Alright, so there's our organic brown dye. And we got an organic black dye. Get that ran. There we go. There is our Solitude dye. And then that plus that in the alloy smelter. I feel like these machines are like super fast. Normally, I'm used to the simple stuff being really slow. But that's fine, I'll take it. And then, using that, we can get our Soul Binder. It's going to be 4 Solarium, Zombie Head, Creeper Head, Skeleton Head, Enderman Head. So there's our Soul Binder. When we do get around to making a normal machine chassis, we're probably going to have a few quests to finish out pretty quickly. Oh, and at this point, we can like push into so many great things. We can get an experience obelisk very, very cheaply. Oh, I'm going to have to do that. Cool. I'm also going to want a Slice and Splice. Any kind of head. Energize, bimetal. Okay, that's easy. Honestly, I'm tempted to run it in here. Oh, I can't run it in here. And then we just need one of any kind of head. And an iron bar as well. This episode will be a little bit longer, but I really want to just push through and knock this out. Alright, so there is that. And I am going to need an axe and shears. Then I'm going to go ahead and just grab a couple capacitors and pop back over. And yeah, let's set this up. I'm gonna go ahead for right now. Connect that over. And we'll just pile it all up in here. That's kind of what this area is for. That and let's go, yeah, this one. And let's go this one. That, and that. Get these powering up for us. These will be draining. Yeah, there's a little bit of leakage in these. I'm going to leave them plugged up because I don't really care, but we are losing a little bit of power from that. Okay, so now we have all the machines from Ender.io that we need for our dimensional transceiver. Well, all the ones from Ender.io. Our Ender Crystal, we're going to need Vibrant Crystal and a Soul Vial with an Enderman. And that's going to be Fused Quartz. Okay. We'll go ahead, just throw that into our Simple Alloy Smelter. There is our Soul Vial. I actually think I have some empty ones from Treasure. But let's go ahead, go to our end portal, and we'll just pop into the end to get our Enderman. Hey there, buddy. Alright. And then I'm going to need some Vibrant Alloys, so let me go ahead and just grab some Ender Pearls. There is our Vibrant Crystal, and we'll drop that into the Soul Binder. Yeah, you can have 6 levels from me. I've got plenty of them. So there's an Ender Crystal. And let me actually go ahead and get the electrical steel made that we need. Well, we've got something that's going to take a little bit coming up, so I don't know if it's that important for us. But we'll go ahead and get it running because we can, so wait a second. Can I not? Oh, this one won't accept the silicon ingots. So we'll just run it over here then. There we go. Get that going, making our electrical steel to finish out those bits. And then we just need the 2 octadics and the Ender Resonator. Let's go ahead and do the Ender Resonator first, because I've pretty much got everything for that. And then we're on the home stretch. We're on the last thing, but it is a little bit that we're going to have to do for that, but it's not too bad, truth be told. Alright, so there is that. There's our Ender Resonator. Awesome. And there's our electrical steel. Aha. There's that. Okay. Alrighty, I've decided I'm actually going to split this off into 2 parts while I was editing and stuff, because it was getting a little bit lengthy and I wanted to have time to kind of enjoy at the very end. So, I'm going to split this off into 2 parts, but I will be releasing the next part tomorrow. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed part 1. This is our final push. It's a big push, but it's our final push. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time.